So we're going to have a bit of a blade off. I've got the Nike VR Pro blades against the Titleist MB Forged. Let's see what these two blade clubs, how they match up against each other, see if there's actually any difference between these two brands. Let's get stuck in. Right guys, we've got a blade off. We've got the Titleist MB Forged, white satin finish, classic looks, Titleist, big brand, you know, it's golf, 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 hitting up against the Nike VR Pro blade. So the company that make trainers, producing a blade, that's often what's in people's heads. So let's give these two bladed clubs a hit and see how they compare up to each other. Now, we'll start with the Titleist. I kind of know in my head how this is going to come out. And the reason I say that is when you look at the two clubs together, side by side, apart from the branding, apart from the colouring, they're the same club really. Slight difference in looks and appearance, and I mean slight, but in all intents and purposes, these two clubs are pretty much the same. So I'm expecting them to feel quite similar. Let's give the Titleist a hit. So obviously first impression with Titleist, next to no offset. They do nice little squat heads, which I personally like. The white satin finish looks nice. It's classic, classic, classic. You know, it's Titleist. You know, they're in the bags of many good players. They're a worldwide golfing brand that's recognised. So what more would you expect from a company like Titleist? So let's give it a hit, see how it feels. It's true flight, good height, not too high. You've got to be able to hit it. There's no forgiveness with this club. You've got to be hitting it out the middle. Let's give it another hit. It just does look nice. It looks really good. Feels solid off the face, feels soft. Yeah, it's all the same words that you would use for most quality manufacturers, bladed kind of club reviews. It's everything I'm expecting it to be. It's good, looks pretty, feels solid. And it feels like if I'm on my game, I can really work this club left, right, high, low, exactly how I want to, because it's such a true flight. It's not offering any added launch. It's asking me to do all the work. Good looking club, feels nice. So look, if we compare that up then to the Nike, this is the VR Pro blade, putting it down by the ball. It's a slightly different look. It looks slightly slimmer, thinner, which I prefer. It's got a lot of grooves on the face, this club, it feels, but it looks nice. It's more chromed, where obviously the Titleist has gone for the white satin. Let's give this one a hit, see how it compares. You know, you blindfold me, I'm not telling the difference between these two clubs. It's the look, the feel is very similar, the flight's the same. The stats coming out on TrackMan are the same. It's the same distance. It's the same launching. It's performing exactly the same. So look, out of the two, which one do I prefer? If it matters, I prefer the Nike. The reason I prefer the Nike is I like the chrome over the white satin, but the next person's going to like the white satin over the chrome. So that doesn't mean anything. That's a personal preference. I slightly prefer that thinner top line. It's a fraction thinner, but it's so small. Other people might not pick on that, notice that. Let's get one more hit. Feels solid. I mean, the other thing I like, and this shouldn't make a difference, but it does, and I think it does in nearly everything people consume or buy. I like the brand. Nike, for me, is a bit funkier. You know, if I can use a club that's as good as a Titleist but use a brand I prefer, so a Nike, a younger, more fashionable, maybe not so much my dad kind of brand, you know what I mean? It's a bit different, then why would I not use the younger, funkier brand? I do actually slightly prefer the looks, so it's cosmetics again. If these clubs, let's pretend these two clubs are exactly the same apart from the printings on the back, which is kind of almost what I'm saying. I would choose the Nike, me personally. Next person coming in the room might choose a Titleist, because Titleist to them means so much more, and it's what they want to show the world, that they're a Titleist player. So it's really, when you come down to clubs as good a quality as these two, it's going to be such a personal preference, such a personal choice. Let me know, guys, what you think of this. This is not a review as such, even though it is. It's a comparison of the two. But really all this is, if you think about it, is what I feel about these two, because the actual stats, the physical performance of these two clubs is so close, if not exactly the same. I cannot, no matter how many shots I hit on TrackMan, looking at the results, I cannot get a different pattern out of them. It's subject to my striking. So for me, Nike VR Pro looks nicer. I like the brand more. I love the way it looks on the back. I'll happily be connected with a brand like Nike. You know, they're cool. I can walk down the street with Nike. I can't walk down the street with Titleist on me. You know, it's a bit golfy. But the next person, Titleist means so much more to them. Let me know what these brands mean to you guys. Post comments down below. Love to know what you got to think of this one. Two great bladed irons there. Do you use them? Tried them? Both thinking of them? Let me know. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all soon. So if you like what's going on here, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Also thumbs up the video, post comments. Love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show. Get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching.